everybody, so today I'm going to be doing a frequently asked questions for Roaccutane. I did a video on YouTube about 4 and a bit years ago. It is basically my skin story as of 4 years ago. I have got so many comments on that video saying most of them are asking very similar questions. It's really nice to know that I actually helped a lot of people with that video. Yeah, it's actually got like something crazy like 128,000 views, which for me is crazy. I never thought that it would get that many views. It's a very embarrassing video. I sound very manly. It's very, very bad quality. And I cry in it, so it's a very embarrassing video, so I kind of wish that many people hadn't seen it, but I am going to leave it up just because it helps a lot of people. But anyway, I got a lot of questions on that video and a lot of them were very similar to each other, so that's what this video is. It is basically just a frequently asked questions video. The first question is, does Accutane clear up the scars as well? And no, it doesn't. I started Roaccutane in 2014 in March, and I came off it in the July or August of that year, and by June I had no more spots, but I still had all the scars. So the second question is, how long does it take for the scars to heal? And for me that was about a year. They cleared up on my forehead very quickly, and then for my back it took about a year, not 100% sure because I didn't check my back every day. I just kind of forgot about it for a little while, so obviously for the first month I was obsessed trying to check if they're going, if they're fading, and then obviously I'm just kind of okay, nothing's happening, so I'm bored with this now. So yeah, I didn't check them often, and then all of a sudden they were gone within the year, and I took a picture a year later, and yeah, my back looks amazing in that picture. Just, you can't even tell that I even had acne. Do you have any tips to make the scars heal quickly? I honestly have no idea. I didn't do anything to mine, I just left them to heal naturally. I've heard things about lemon juice. If you use lemon juice on it, then it bleaches the scars, but I was always too scared to do that, so I didn't do it because I didn't want to ruin my skin. I think honestly I just found that the sun helped. Whenever I've been in hot countries after having a breakout, I do find that the scars heal very quickly. So yeah, maybe the sun helps a little bit. Obviously make sure that you don't get burnt. So a lot of people have asked me how do you wear swimsuits when you had acne? A top like this, I never would have worn this back in 2013-14. I do wear the tops now, even though I do have acne on my back at the moment. I just wear them, so what if people see it? It doesn't bother me anymore because it's really not that bad compared to what it used to be. And I mean, a lot of people do have it as well, so a lot of people understand. No one has ever commented on it. Everyone's always quiet about it unless I brought it up, but even still no one's ever been rude to me about it. If I was feeling particularly conscious that day, then I would wear my hair down, but my hair's pretty long now anyway, so I could wear it up and it still pretty much covers the whole of my back. I never ever showed off my back when I had bad acne back in 2014. Never ever wore a backless t-shirt. I was always way too conscious, so when it came to swimsuits, I actually did swimming back then and diving. So for swimming and diving I wore obviously a one-piece swimsuit, but I got one that didn't have a hole in the back because I did have it a little bit lower on my back as well as up here, so there was nothing I could do about the shoulders. The shoulders were on display, but I had one that came up. So it came up and covered up where a sports bra would, and then it didn't have the hole lower down, so I obviously had most of it covered up, but just not my shoulder blades. So it was like I was wearing a sports bra, kind of that amount of skin showing. And then for beach days, well, beach days, I live in England, but when I went on holiday or if we just went for a pool day, I would just wear a bikini and I would just kind of get over it. I did have long hair, so I mean I did wear it up, but I did have long hair, so as you can see, it was a little bit longer than it is now, but as you can see, that covers up most of my back, and obviously I'd kind of keep my shoulders under the water if I could. All my friends were wearing bikinis, and back then a one piece wasn't a fashionable thing to wear, so I wouldn't ever wear a one piece when I was just going swimming with my friends, and obviously I wanted my tummy to tan, so yeah, I just got over it and I wore it just for that one day. Where did it clear up first? So for me, I think I kind of touched on this. It cleared up first on my forehead, and then my cheeks, and then my back. I think my chest cleared up fairly quickly. So the next question, did you take the tablets on a full stomach or an empty stomach? So the first time that I was on Accutane, I took them on a full stomach. I was very religious with taking the tablets. I made sure I took them at a very similar time every day. The second time that I went on Accutane, I wasn't as cautious about it. Sometimes I'd forget to take them in a day, but every time that I did take them, I'd take them with some sort of food, even if it was just like a handful of fruit or something like an apple. I didn't always have it with a meal. And then the third time I just didn't care. I just took them whenever I remembered. I missed a lot of days because I just kept forgetting. Didn't take it on a full stomach at all. Like, I tried to when I did remember, but I had kind of gotten over it by that point. The next question, does it work on every skin type? I can't say for every skin type, I don't know, but for my skin type it works. Not long term for me, but it did work. And then like obviously I've seen like videos and it's worked for some people, it hasn't worked for others, so I can't really say for everybody. It just kind of depends on you, and you're just gonna have to try it out, unfortunately, to know if it's gonna work for you. What dosage did I take? So I took 40 milligrams. So I think you're supposed to take 20 milligrams per 20 kilograms of body weight. And so I think when I went on it, I was like maybe around 50 kilograms-ish. I took 2 tablets once a day, so I took 2 at the same time every day. So what creams did I use for dryness? I used a cream called Diprobase. I think you can only get it from the doctors, but obviously if you ask for it then they might be able to prescribe it for you. That's what I used when I was on Roaccutane, and that's the only thing that really worked for me. What side effects did you get? So I got a lot of nosebleeds the first time that I was on Roaccutane, and then I didn't get any the second 2 times, which was strange. I had sometimes up to 3 nosebleeds in one day, which was crazy because I'd never had nosebleeds before I went on Roaccutane. I got obviously very dry skin, dry lips, dry eyes. I had a rash that came out on the back of my hand. I had non-greasy hair, which was amazing because I used to have to wash my hair every 2 days, and then when I went on Accutane I literally could leave it for like a week and it wouldn't even look greasy. It was honestly the best thing ever. Actually my scalp was flaky in like the first week, but then I changed to the Aussie Miracle Moist shampoo, so I do recommend that. If you are going on Roaccutane and you do find that you get a flaky scalp, definitely the Aussie Miracle Moist shampoo was a miracle. It really was. And it smells amazing. It's so good. I still use it now. Those are all the side effects that I can remember now. If you do want to have a listen to me talking about them in more depth, then the videos are going to be linked down below for you to check out. So where can I get Roaccutane from, and how do you know that you need it? So you can only really get it from your doctors, and you know that you need it when you get told that you need it. So basically I tried so many creams. I had tried like 4 or 5 different creams and like 2 different tablets, and nothing had worked for me, so they put me on Roaccutane. And I had got a referral to the dermatologist from my doctor, so I went to the hospital to be told that I needed it, and then I had to have blood tests, I had to do a urine sample, so it's a long process. It actually took me 6 months from getting my referral to when I finally got Roaccutane, so it was a very long process. You could probably ask for it, but obviously your doctor is going to tell you yes or no. How is my skin now? My face, I tend to break out a little bit, like more over here. Like since like December, January, February, when my skin started to get bad. I always broke out around my mouth. Never really break out on my forehead. I've had like the odd ones, but not a lot. And then in the last couple of weeks, yeah, I've been breaking out closer to my ears, which has been strange. I don't know why it's like moved, but yeah, that's where I've been breaking out. And yeah, my skin has been really bad in the last 3 months compared to what it has been over the last few years. Over the last few years I have had breakouts, and it's cleared up, and then it's broken out again, and then it's cleared up. And it's not always at that time of the month for girls. It's always just very random, and I actually sometimes find that my skin gets better like a few days before I start my period, which is not normal, but yeah, that's what I've found. And it kind of gets worse maybe like 2 weeks before I start, so I don't know, maybe that's normal, but that's what I find. But that tends to just be like the odd spots. When I have like actual breakouts, it's just very random, like they happen like maybe every 6 to 8 months, I don't know. And then yeah, that's kind of what I found. I just kind of break out just randomly. And then do I need to use anything now after Accutane? So yes, I actually take Dianet, and I use Duac cream very occasionally. So this is the Dianet, it's just a birth control pill. And then I've got the Duac gel, which is this one. I have found that it's actually really good for my back, so yeah, I like using that, but I don't use it often. A tube lasts me like 6 months. I don't use it often at all. I only use it when I really need to. I haven't used it much recently, even though I have broken out. I don't know why. I just haven't. So that is it for my frequently asked questions. Sorry if it was a bit rushed. My battery is flashing at me, so I've been scared that it's going to cut me out halfway through. So thank you for watching. I hope this video has helped you. Feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to see more videos. Bye!